Okay, hi everybody, we're back again with a new lesson with It's About to Flow. So if you remember last lesson we were talking about the conductors and insulators and some materials or some appliances that made of what? Of conductors and insulators or devices, appliances, or I mean devices. When I said appliances is mean what devices that what used in your home. Okay, like these devices, if you appliances that I mean. Okay, so it's made of what? Of insulators and conductors. In case of what? Of allow to the electric charge to flow through it. Okay, and what else? Why it's made of insulators? Because what is resist of what? Of electric charge also, because it's made of the plastic is resist of electric charge or and protects people what from electric charge or some dangerous from the electric charge. That's what I mean. So if you remember, we were talking about insulator and what exactly insulators like what like plastic and rubber that what help the people also that who are working or who are working in what in the high voltage stations who repairing some problems or some wires from some high voltage or electric charge. Okay, so for that reason they what the workers they're wearing example for example what exactly wearing clothes that made of what of insulators like plastic and rubber. Okay, only we're revising only the previous information that related to our previous lesson, because you know that the previous lesson always related to the next lesson. Okay guys, so today we'll start talking about the new lesson, which is the path to flow. Okay, the path to flow, page 504 and 505. So please, if you are now with me, please open your book, page 504 and 505. So if you ask me now about this image is what exactly? This image is what exactly? This is the circuit, guys. Circuit. What does mean of circuit? Now you will remember now you will learn today what does mean of circuit here. Circuit. Okay, circuit is the path along which electric charge can flow. So the electric charge can flow through it. Okay guys, it's like a circle, by the way. Circuit is something like a circle that the electric charge what move through it. Okay guys, the electric charge move through it. What is the benefit of this one, guys? It's always used in houses in case of what? Of separating lights and electric charges in all of the house, all rooms of the house. Okay guys, so this one it's work like a circle that help what the electric charge to move. Okay, like what? A closed circle. Okay guys, so circuit is what? Is the path along which electric charge can flow. Okay, can flow through these wires. That's what I mean. It work like a circle, closed circle. Okay, and electric charge that can flow through it. Okay, this is the circuit. So the circuit is the path which electric charge can flow. It's so easy. This definition of the circuit is so easy. So it's path, again, it's like a path that which electric charge can flow through it. Okay, so electric charge can flow through what? Flow through the path here. Okay guys, okay. For an electrical device to work, the circuit must form a complete loop. What does mean, guys, of that? Complete loop, it's what? It's something closed. It's closed circuit. So if the circuit is open, the devices will not working. Okay, guys, so many kinds of devices will not work with with open circuit. So it should be closed to start the electric charge to start to move. Okay, through it. Okay, for that reason, for electrical device to work, the circuit must form a complete loop. Okay guys, this is the complete loop. Okay, like cycle I told you. Okay, or what we call it, a cycle movement. So complete loop, it's mean what exactly? When we say complete loop, this type of circuit is called what? Closed circuit. Okay guys, closed circuit. Why it's closed circuit? Because it's allowed to the electric charge to flow through it like a circle. Okay guys, this is what we mean. So but if you open the circuit, what will happen exactly? The electric charge will not pass through it. Okay, or will not flow through it. Okay, for that reason you have to or there is here what? Disconnect. This one now, the circuit here is disconnected. Why guys is disconnected? Because it's open from here. So The closed one, it will help what? It will help the electric charge to what? To move easily, okay? Or to what? To flow through it, or flow the path here. Okay, this is what I mean. So for that reason, the devices will not work with what? With open circuit, but it will work with what? With the closed circuit. Okay, so again, the complete loop, it's mean what? Closed circuit. Okay, the complete loop. What does mean, guys, of loop? It's something that moves like a cycle, guys, always. Okay, guys, like a circle. Okay, it's still moving. And something that what prevent it from moving, that I will tell you which device or which tool that we use it to what? To prevent the flow to move. I will teach you now in the next slides, but now I need you to understand and to differentiate between the closed circuit and the open circuit. The closed circuit again is what is the electrical charge that what flow through it. Okay, guys, but what about the open circuit, which is what is disconnected? So it's disconnected because what? Because it's open from here. For that reason, it's called open circuit. So it's not working. This one is not working. So this one is the complete loop. The closed circuit always have what? Complete loop. Closed circuit has what? Complete loop. Complete loop. So closed circuit. Now this is the closed circuit, this one, because this one it's open, the light is open, or it's they switch on the light. For that reason, the closed circuit, it's open. For because why we call it closed circuit? Because there are no breaks, okay, in its path. Okay, the path here is not breaks, or this is not disconnected. It's connected or is not disconnected. Is what? The closed circuit is what? Is connected, is not disconnected. Okay, but what about the open one? The open one, it's break. Okay, it breaks and what? Disconnected. For that reason, the switch here is used for what? For example, to open the path or to close it. Okay, to open the flow, to allow to the flow to move, or to prevent the flow to what? To move or to flow. That's what I mean. To allow, again, to allow to electric charge to move or to flow, or to prevent the electric charge to move. This is what we mean. So the closed circuit, there are no breaks. Okay, it's what? It's like a closed circuit that allow the electric charge to move easily without what? Without breaks. Okay, guys, this is what we mean. But when we close this switch, what will happen? When we switch off the light, what will happen here exactly? It's work like what? Disconnecting the circuit here. When you disconnecting the circuit here, the electric charge will not flow through the circuit here. So this one will not open, or will not what? Work. The lamp here will not work. So what's happened if a loose wires, okay, or loose wire gets what? Disconnected? What will happen to the loose wires when this is the loose wire, guys? By the way, the loose wires is something like this. This is the loose wire. Okay, guys, so many kinds of wires that connected to each other, we call it what? Loose wire. Okay, are disconnected. What will happen if it disconnected? Okay, guys, what will happen if the what? Loose wire is disconnected, like this one, the example here, this one, or if you switch it off from here. Okay, what will happen? This is, if you switch it off from here, it disconnected. So what we call it, what will happen to the circuit here if you disconnect it? The path is broken and the charges cannot flow. This is what I mean. So the charge will not flow here because what? This one is disconnected. This is the open circuit because this one is what? Disconnected. Okay, so easy, right? So when the wire is disconnected, the path is what? Broken. The path is broken, like here, see, it's broken, and charge cannot flow. Okay, and charge cannot flow to the device in case to what? To light it or to open it. Okay, guys, the path is broken and charge cannot flow. This type of circuit is called what? Open circuit. Okay, this is the open circuit. So when we say that the path is broken, it's mean what? It's mean example of open circuits. Okay, guys, and or when we say that like the electric charge cannot flow through the path here, is an example of what? Open circuit, because it's open. See, it's open. It's not closed like this one. See, it's closed, so the flow or the electric charge will flow easy. Okay, guys. So many circuits have what? Something like a switch. I told you the switch is what? Controlling the flow. Okay, it's controlling the flow to what? Or the switch here is controlling the electric charge to flow through the wires here. Okay, guys. So many circuits have a switch. A switch is control the flow of charge by what? Opening and closing the circuit. From here you can open and close the circuit. This is our lesson. It's so easy, I think, right, guys? So let's start to solve now the book. Some activities in the book, but let me see if we have some activities here. Yes, I think we have here. See, in this circuit or in the buzzer in this circuit is not working. This one is not working. Why, guys? Because trace the circuit. If you trace now, if you trace here the circuit itself, try to trace it. Okay, try to trace from the beginning, from the battery here. Okay, try to trace it. It's connected from all the parts, but except this part here is what? Open from here, so it's not working. Trace the circuit with your finger and describe what's wrong with the circuit here. The circuit here is the first wrong is open from here, and what? The switch is what? Is closed. You have to open the switch, and you have to what? To connect the wire with the battery here. You have to connect the wire here with the battery in case to what? To be what? Closed, the closed circuit. So if you connect the wire with the battery here, it will what? It will be like a closed what? A closed circuit. So what we have to write here, guys? Okay, let me answer the question here. We have writing here what exactly? Let me see. The wire is not connected. The wire is not what, guys? Is not connected. And what else? If you remember, I told you. And the switch is what? And the switch is switch is what? The switch is what? Is open. Okay, let's go now to the next page. I think they give you also two examples of open circuit and closed circuit. See this one? This is the closed circuit. Why it's closed circuit? Because the electric charge is flow easily through the what? Through the wire here. Okay, so electric charge what? Flow through the wires here. So for that reason the light is open now. But what about the open circuit here? The open circuit, it's mean what? There's the switch that control the flow here or electric charge is what? It's open. For that reason it will not work. The light will not work. The circuit here is open. Because why? Because the switch itself is open. For that reason, when you open the switch here, what will happen here? It will close the circuit, the electric charge to what? Or it prevent the electric charge to move. Okay, or to flow through what? Through the wire here. Okay, guys, or through the bath here. So for that reason, this one is not working here now. So, but when you switch on or when you close the switch here, what will happen here? It will consider to be a closed circuit. For that reason the light, it will work easily. Okay, guys, so there's activity here down. Let me see the activity here. I think here, yes. So what will happen if the filament is breaks? So when it's break, what I told you, the circuit will be what? Its breaks is mean what? There is disconnected. The breaks it's mean what? The disconnected circuits. Okay, the breaks it mean what? Disconnected what? Circuits. Oh, so this one is what? It will be what? Open circuit. So disconnected it's mean what? Open. Disconnected circuit or breaks the circuits it's mean what? Open. You have to write here what? Open. To be what? Open. Right here what? Open. Now solve with me the activity in the booklet. Now please open your book, please. Open your booklet, please. Page let me check. Page 63. Page 63. Let me see, base 63, yes, I think, no, not this one. No, honestly, yes, this one, yes, base 63. Okay, question number 1. Base 63, question number 1. Choose the correct answer. Is a path along which electric charge can flow? I told you many times, electric charge can flow through what, which kind of circuit, guys? The circuit, the circle, or the wire? Sure, the circuit, guys. A path along which electric charge can flow. Okay, with what? With circuit. Okay, guys, the circuit. If you remember, again, I told you many times the circuit. What does mean of circuit? This one, the circuit. Okay. Okay, number 2. Form a complete loop and no breaks in the path. So no breaks. No breaks is mean what? Open circuit or closed circuit, guys? Sure, it's closed circuit. Okay, guys. Okay, so complete loop. If you remember, what does mean of complete loop? I told you many times the complete loop. This one, the complete loop. Okay, guys, this is the complete loop. It's mean what? Closed circuit, because the electric charge can flow through the wires easily without breaks. Okay, guys, for that reason we call it what? Closed circuit, closed circuit, and what? Open loop. Okay, it's considered to be as a loop. Okay, guys, so we write here what? Closed circuit. It's complete loop. Okay, complete loop and no breaks. This is the closed circuit. Number 3, if the path is broken, the charge what? If the path is broken, what does mean of if the path is broken? If you remember, guys, this one, if the path is broken, see here, the path from here is broken or disconnected, so we call it what, guys, here? So what will happen if the path is broken? The charge what? Cannot flow or can flow? Cannot flow. Okay, guys, cannot what? Flow. Okay, so we have to write here what, or we have to select this answer. Okay, number 4, for an electric device to work, if you remember this slide, sorry, here, if you remember this one, yes, to make this one work, okay, or some devices, to make the devices work, okay, so it's need for what? Open circuit or closed circuit? Try to remember, guys. So again, let's go back to the question here. Okay, for electric devices to work, its circuit must be what? Open or closed? Sure, it should be closed. Okay, guys, sure, it should be what? Closed. Okay, see here, sorry, not here, yes, here, I told you to help devices to work here, so it needs to what exactly? To close circuit, in case of what? To help the electric charge to flow through what? To through the closed circuit. Okay, now number 5, if a wire disconnected, if the wire is this what? Connected, it's mean what? Disconnected, it's mean the circuit is open. When we say that the wire is disconnected, it's mean what? The circuit is open. This is called what? Open circuit, closed circuit, or switched on. It's what, guys? It's open circuit. Okay, so it's open because it's disconnected. Is what? Disconnected. If you remember again when I teach you in the slide here, this one is disconnected. See, this one is disconnected. For that reason we call it what? Open circuit. Okay, let's go to question number 6. Control flow of charges by opening and closing the circuit. Which one, or which tool that we use it in case of controlling the opening and closing the charges? Okay, guys, is what exactly? Is sure the switch. The switch is what? Is responsible of controlling that electrical charge. Okay, electrical charge. Okay, electrical charge. Let's go to the next page, or to the last question, number 7. Number 7, if the filament in a light bulb breaks, see here he said what? Breaks. What does mean, guys, of breaks? It's mean what? Breaks, it's open. The circuit is what? It's open, or what? It's not, it's open, sure. So in the light bulb breaks, so the bulb will what? Turn off or turn on? So sure, it's turn off, guys, because it's break. So the device will not work, or the bulb is not what? It will not light, okay? Or it will not turn on. It will what? It will turn off, okay? So for that reason, we will use this one, okay? We'll select this one, and thank you for listening, and goodbye.